everyone. I hope everyone is having a good start to 2020. It's officially the first day of February, so happy February. I just want to take a few minutes today to give everyone a market update on the real estate industry or real estate market. We've been through the first full month of January, so that's giving us a good information on what we're looking at least the first quarter and possibly the rest of the year. So it's still a seller's market, just as it has been for several years now. It's not out of control crazy, but it's definitely still a hot seller's market. We're seeing it almost all price points where it's still bidding wars, buyers competing for a home to get what they want. But the difference between this year and last year is going to be that the interest rates are increasing. And so, obviously there's a lot of other factors that are going on right now with COVID and moratorium, all that. But the main focus right now is going to be the interest rates increasing and what that's really going to happen and do for sellers and buyers in this market. So we still have leftover buyers from years ago who have still been looking for their dream home and can't find it, still looking, right? So we have more buyers coming into the market, and we still have buyers who've been looking for quite some time. And so for buyers that have been looking for quite some time, or even the past few months, they've been pre-approved for a certain amount on what they can spend based on everything, including the interest rates. But unfortunately, once those interest rates creep up even more, it's going to make their purchasing power go down. And that's going to cause some issues for buyers and sellers. For one, the buyer, they've been looking for however long, months or even over a year, on a home that, let's say, was worth the price point was $350 at the most. So they're bidding on homes up to $350. But because their interest rate has now increased, they may only be looking at $325 or $300,000 at their max. And so for one, if they're a particular buyer who's very particular on the home that they want, and their max is $350 and they've been looking at homes $350, they're going to be very disappointed because now they can only spend up to $325 or $300,000. And they're not seeing what they want because they are just a couple months ago, they could do $350. But now they're at $325, $300. So that's going to be a problem for them. And then the buyers who, they're not necessarily very particular in the home that they want. They're just like, I want to get into a home. I'm pre-approved FHA. I'm not conventional, or I am conventional. I'm getting bid out against cash offers, or I'm getting bid out against conventional offers. Now that their max has decreased, now they can't bid over what they were originally looking to bid over on a home that they want. So that's going to be a really big difficulty for the buyer who can't get the home that they want, and now they have to take into fact that now the price range that they're looking has now changed. And so it's less buyers for the seller to consider when they put their home on the market, which is going to have an impact on how much they sell their home for and how smooth of a transaction possibly that they will get from the moment that they accept their offer. So yes, it's still a seller's market, but if you're thinking about selling your home, you probably want to spend some time now and figure out how soon are you really going to make that decision, because selling your home this year is probably the year that it's going to possibly change from a seller's market going forward. It may still be a true strong seller's market, but your capabilities and your price and the price range that you're going to sell your home in is going to greatly be impacted by those interest rates. And so if you're the seller who's like, well, I'm not selling until I find a home that I want, and you've been looking online for homes that you want, well, if you don't sell your home in a seller's market and it becomes more of a buyer's market, or you get less for your home because of the interest rates impact, that's going to impact how much you're going to spend on the home that you want. Plus, it's going to change just in general if you sold your home in a seller's market and then your interest rate changes for the home that you want. But on top of that, it's a good transition period for a seller that's looking to buy, because you could sell your home now and still maximize on profits and what you would get for selling your home. But then going forward, whether you have a different game plan of leasing for a little bit until you find the home that you want, or you go ahead and purchase your home, but you get it for a better price range because you have less competition. So I know I've said a lot. I may have even repeated myself, not intentionally, but the reality is the interest rates are going to play a major impact on how this market goes going forward. So it's still a seller's market. Buyers need to still be very prepared, but they also need to prepare for the possibility that if they don't find the home that they want soon, their interest rates are going to impact how much purchasing power they'll have on their home. And then sellers need to realize that you could be in a transition period when selling your home now. So you want to sell it. If you really want to sell your home this year, you want to plan to sell it sooner than later, because later the price range you were thinking you were going to sell your home in may change. But the reality is the expectation is that the prices will start to increase further this year. Now they may not go up as much as they did last year, but they're still looking to increase because you still have a lot of demand. You just won't have as much people. You just won't have as many people looking to buy at the price range you're in, because now they're at a different price point, and that's going to impact the market greatly. Like I said, there's a lot of other factors going into play here, but the interest rates are going to play a major impact, and you have to think about it too. So the interest rates aren't going to be crazy. They're expecting to stay in the 3.8 at the max kind of area, but we look at when we had those interest rates just a couple years ago, the price ranges were different for those interest rates. And going into it this year, as the inflation keeps going up and the interest rates go up, not as many people are still making that much more money to complement the inflation in those interest rates. So that's where the problem becomes in: can I afford what I was originally looking to buy? And now I just don't have that purchasing power as time goes on. So that's all I have for you today. I could talk more, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. But if you have any questions on this, or you want to get more information, you want to see possibly what you could sell your home for now, there's no commitment. I could do a listing consultation with you. If you're looking about buying, I can help you buy. Whatever your real estate needs are, I'm here to help. So if you want more information on this or anything else, whether it's selling, buying, or leasing, or building, just leave a comment below, or you can DM me, and then we can go further from there. And as you can see, my information is all in other places, so you can text me at 248-780-2521, or you can even email me at Patrice@designedlivingre.com. Okay, thank you. Hope you have a great day.